Hello friends, Semigram doing TCGs yet again. I've got another fun one. I haven't done this in a while, and I don't super know what to expect, but it'll be fun. So I did a Kickstarter for World of Wildhearts. The folks from over there they reached out to me a couple times and were like, hey, come check this out. So here I am, checking it out. Figured it seemed like fun. They seemed like passionate, excited folk. So here we are. I didn't get a massive Kickstarter bundle, but here we are checking out what I got. I'm kind of excited. Oh, this is packaged really nicely actually too. Here, I'll show you before I start ripping everything open. So, yeah, a really nice, like, shrink wrapped down bundle. You know, as soon as I saw that they had, like, a hardbound lore book, I had to have it. That's still something of a grail for me, is the, sorry to mention another game in the Wildhearts video, but the Flesh and Blood lore book is a grail for me that I would love to have. So when I saw that these folks had one in their product, I was like, I think I need that. So here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot that there was a coloring book too. That's pretty funny. Last year I got a couple of coloring books and a like a pretty nice set of colored pencils. So hey, maybe I'll actually color said coloring book. Let's take a look. So general vibe is kind of Pokemon-esque, I feel like. You've got your critters that are doing battle. I've watched a little bit of gameplay, but obviously I'm just opening this, so I haven't sat down with it. So we got all the little animals through the coloring book. So that's pretty cute. But it was one of those things. It's just like, you know what? These seems like really cool people. I want to throw some support their way. So that's the coloring book. Let's open the field guide. You get to embark on a special journey throughout the region of Tetron, learning about all the people and creatures. Okay, so I'm trying to open this without dinging the book. I will say I'm really impressed by the packaging of everything, as far as like the physical packaging in that box. Like I said, the coloring book itself was very well packaged. It was wrapped by itself with a big solid piece of cardboard, so that was nice. And then everything, the book itself was wrap, and then everything was shrink wrapped in with that too. That was really pretty neat. A new type of TCG. It's the first region in a world of wonder, born from a player first ideology, and as players we want to live, immerse, and connect to the worlds we play in. While it's heavily inspired by our part of the world, we hope the journey takes us to yours. That's cool. So we've got the table of contents talking about our love letter to TCGs. I'll get that on there real quick. I'll show a couple of the things here, but I don't want to give away all of the World of Wildhearts secrets. But this is pretty cool. Like they've got a map here, and I'm a nerd for any of this kind of stuff. Like, show me world maps and give me details of the world. And so it's more, again, kind of that, oh, the paper, that feels so good. I love that. It's good texture. Kind of a, you know, that more kids anime art style, which, you know, isn't always my go-to, but it's pretty neat. Oh, I'm really glad I got this. Like, this will be fun just to sit down and read, if nothing else. So you got your creatures. So that's the word here. Creatures and tamers. But that's so cool. I love that this book, like, this feels like a quality book. It looks like a quality book. Like, I love the feel of the paper's a good textured paper. I really, really enjoy this. I look forward to digging in more. But that's the hardbound field guide to Tetram. So we got that in a coloring book. That is too cool. I forgot all about the coloring book. I knew that the big book was in there, but I forgot about the coloring book. So that's fun. All right, so we got a little promo pack here. A fiery salamander dragon, Internander. It's a wild dragon. If you're winning this field game, +1. So I'll have to do some more digging to find out exactly what's going on with all this. Allusion. I like the foiling on these. The cards are pretty solid as far as like the card stock. That's not bad. Ferritoon. That's cute. That's probably my favorite so far. Magic Moon Ferret. And a Crystal Golem. Chrism. So these are, it says familiar up top. I'm gonna, without having dug super far into it, I'm going to guess that has something to do with like being main creatures. All right, so I got a few of these foundation set boosters. I'm gonna open one for right now, just to get a feel for exactly what it is. So it's a standard foil pack, but then they've got the foundation label on top of it. I will say this is not opening easily. That is one minor critique. I say minor critique. I really like my packs that open easy, so I'm going to try and do this without damaging anything. But it had a tab, a pull tab, like a lot of the Japanese printed cards tend to, but it didn't want to come out. Like it just ripped really quickly, and then the rest of it was really tight. Like the foil is a really thick foil, unlike some of the other packs. So it did not open easily. But we'll take a look. So the foundation set packs. So we got a tamer skill, I guess. Reprieve. Yeah, a skill item. Choose a friendly familiar. So that's be our Internander or the like. This has speed, so it doesn't count as an action. So I'm guessing this is basically an instant is what speed would be. Choose a friendly familiar. If you're winning the field, they gain +2, assuming that's attack, and you may play a 1 cost or less card from your hand. If you're losing their field, they gain 3 and 2 victory points. That's fascinating. Okay. Tortu. That's adorable. A crystal tortoise. This makes me so happy. So this is an ally, not a familiar. So I'm guessing that there is a difference there. I'll dig into it. I'll have to get more into this. I watched some gameplay, but sadly I've slept since then. So I did kind of forget, but we'll get to that. Okay, and then I guess we got landmarks. A windy plateau. It is a dangerous landmark. So we got that, which I'm guessing has something to do with either victory points or something of the like. We got some symbols there. That'll be fun to dig into and kind of get more of an idea of how everything works. Let's leave Internander. Let's leave some of the stuff we've opened here already. I'll put the other packs off to the side. So, I got 2 different little packs here, and I don't remember. Oh. I think this is essentially, it's got a rules reference, Tamer challenge deck, familiar fields, deployment cards, Valentina card, judge deck. So this is the equivalent of like a raid deck for World of Warcraft, or like one of the, something like that. A solo mode that you can play, or multiplayer games. So that's pretty cool. I look forward to checking this out a little bit more. And then this is actually a straight up 2-player starter set. So I will crack open the 2-player starter set, which, now this is already a win compared to other game that I have already mentioned, and we'll try not to mention by name anymore. So we got a counter. I'm assuming a turn counter. But there's a good 1-sheet rule like starter rules setup kind of dealio in here that looks really attractive. Like it seems pretty simple, it seems pretty straightforward, but also attractively presented. So it's not super cluttered, but it's also just solid. All right, so then we've got 2 stacks that I'm assuming are 2 different decks. So we got a lot of these are +10s, +3s, -3s. I'm assuming these are something to do with like either points or energy. Take the might to deck list. Okay. So Tamer, Judge's Decree. Okay. So there's a deck list. I guess there are 4 different ones you can get, and this gives you the and so this gives you the deck list for the different ones, depending on which one you get. Is that right? Internander? Or am I misreading that? Bellis Whistle. Or are they combined together? See, I need to do a little bit more research on this, but I do like it overall. It's familiar with, a few differences as well. Like it's got that familiarity, numbers in the top, text at the bottom. You've got your stuff that's familiar to Pokemon with like the creature art and that kind of thing. But that's a cute start. And so what's this other one then? This other one says, maybe these are just all mushed together. Support, draw a card. Because this lucky hat is in the other deck list. So I'll have to look a little bit more into the rules and see exactly what you're supposed to do. This may be something sort of like Smash Up or something, where you just take 2 of them and plug them together. I will have to look at this a little bit more. But anyway, overall, randomizer. 3, 2, 1. It's pretty cute. I dig it. It'll be fun to take a little bit more of a look into it. Y'all know me. Samuel Graham does TCGs. I just like to check out TCGs that people are putting out there. And again, the Wildhearts TCG, the people at World of Wildhearts, they seemed like cool people, really passionate about their product. And, they really really impressed me with that, so I wanted to check it out. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. Check out, they've got a Discord. You can definitely find them online as well. I hope you'll go give them a check out too, if this is something that seems to your liking, to your interest. And I hope I've been helpful in pointing somebody their direction that would really enjoy this. And I look forward to, I'll have to get my kid to give it a whirl too. I feel like he might enjoy it. So we'll see. We'll see. In any case, thank you all so much for spending some of your day with me. I really do appreciate you all the time. And thank you so much. Just hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for spending some of your day with me. You got tons of things you could be doing, and you spent some time with me. I appreciate that so much. In any case, bye y'all. I really appreciate it.